Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Before RobTop releases the 2.21 update eventually, I am ranking all of the main Geometry Dash levels by RobTop from Stereo Madness to Dash. This ranking is based on how enjoyable they are, good obstacles, and whether they flow nicely. I will take account of the music and coins, though they don't affect my placement as much as the gameplay. With that being said, let's get started. I enjoy playing all of the levels RobTop created, but the only one I've never liked is Back on Track. I've always considered this track a lame sequel to the first level. The music is repetitive, the gameplay is boring, with coins being pretty easy to get. It's arguably easier than Stereo Madness, though that may be due to already playing the first level. Still, this level doesn't have any triple spikes or anything noteworthy, which makes this level so forgettable. The rest of the levels are enjoyable to some degree. There are at least parts that make me want to replay. It was tough to pick the next one, but unfortunately it has to be base after base. There's nothing wrong with the level, although the first star coin was weird with the fake blocks. I think the problem with this level is that it's once again forgettable, nothing stands out except the fake blocks. It's fine and it prepares you for Can't Let Go very well. Number 20, we have Cycles. I don't know how controversial this placement is, but I've never cared for the actual level so much. It introduced a new ball mechanic, which is nice and used well, but my favorite part has got to be the ship where you go up and down, since it's pretty unique compared to other gameplay I've seen. But yeah, it's just a level that exists for me. Number 19, we have the controversial Time Machine. This level is famous for excessive use of triple spikes, and I see why people don't like this level. I don't find it too bad, though there are many other levels that I would rather play. The music is a banger though. Number 18, Stereo Madness, the very first level in the game. There's not much to say about this. It's a solid introduction to the game that gets harder the more you get through the level. The coin placements are good, though the third coin took me so long to get it. There's a reason why this game is so iconic, and it's how simple the game mechanics is. Number 17, Dry Out, a solid level that introduces the anti-gravity segment. It honestly took me many tries to complete that part because it messed me up so much. Anyway, that's actually my favorite part because the beat is on point. The rest of the level is well made, seeing tighter gaps. Number 16, X-Step. This level introduced a new gravity pad, which is cool. Though this level is probably the least innovative, at least for me. I really like going through the ship part, avoiding hitting the gravity pads and spikes, and I also think the ball mechanic was much better used here than Cycles. Number 15, Polargeist. Now this feels like a proper sequel to Stereo Madness. Maybe this level is too high for some people, but I love the music. The yellow jump ring was so difficult for me to time properly at first, but it helps you jump the right time in other levels. This applies to sections like 30% and 97%, where you have to repeatedly step down and jump. That frustrated me so much, but I like it. Number 14, Fury of Everything. This level involves a lot of jumping, especially in the first half. I think it was fine to see if you can keep up with your fingers, but then the second half is much easier and loses the difficulty it had. But one aspect that holds together is the many paths you can choose as a UFO. I thought it was a neat concept and made the level fresh. Number 13, Blast Processing. I feel like this is a level not a lot of people talk about except the memes I see on Instagram. I think this is a nice breather level from all the craziness in the past 3 levels. The wave of mechanic is difficult to master, and I'm glad RobTop made it slow for beginners to learn. This level itself is solid, but I really like the invisible blocks at the end. Number 12, Jumper. This used to be my favorite level because of the lively music and jumping multiple times on different sections made me happy. I don't know, that was a weird thing to say, but I love this level for the simplicity, and it introduced the upside down ship, which made me screw up multiple times, realizing it works just like when you normally fly. The only problem with this level is that it's too short due to the song, but it's still a great time. Number 11, oh man, it hurts to put this low, Finger Dash. This was also one of my favorite levels as well, with the amazing music, how gorgeous the visuals are, the spider section being so much fun, and the best part is the wave section where you collect the mini coins to earn a star coin, which is a nice feature. Unfortunately, the difficulty for an insane level is way too easy. Now, being easy isn't a bad thing, but I feel like this level wastes its potential with all the new objects and decorations introduced. Still really enjoyable, but man, it could have been top tier. We're over halfway done, and this is going to be a very difficult ranking, all the great ones. Coming at number 10, Can't Let Go. This is in my opinion the best of the original level, simply due to the solid gameplay that increases your precision and timing required for jump maneuver. It's the right difficulty and makes me wish that old custom tracks learn from this level when it comes to placing blocks better. Oh well, my only wish with this level is to improve the ship section, but that's about it. Number 9, Deadlocked. We finally have our first demon level, and this one is really frustrating because there are so many things I love. First off, the music and visuals are top tier. I love the final boss feeling of it. The key placement is in a good spot, and the teleportations are used properly, especially with the ball, because I wouldn't have come up with that. The monsters with lasers are really cool as well, but damn, I really hate the wave section at the beginning and the moving obstacles towards the end. You have to memorize these sections and there's not a lot of skill involved with it. It comes off annoying and not fun, and don't ask me how many attempts it took me to get through the wave section the first time because I didn't count. Despite with all the negativity, it's a really fun, creative level, but I like this part. Message is cute. Number 8, Electroman Adventures. I don't know about you, but the music for this level is top tier. Obviously the song is by Waterflame, but his music makes this level so much better. Especially at 26%, the timing with the pads is so good and makes me feel joyful. The level itself is not that hard for an insane level, but that's perfectly fine when I'm having such a great time. Number 7, Geometrical Dominator. This level was so awesome the first time I played, it felt like I was competing in a sport. This level is beautiful to look at, the background looking like Super Mario Bros. Overture theme with rainbow blocks and smooth animation on these blocks. It's held back by one section though, which is between 68% to 80%, where the light triggers when the cube collides them. That part is pure memorization and it's too unpredictable for a harder level. That's my only complaint in an otherwise great level. Number 6, Clubstep. The very first demon level ever created. It took me so long to pass this level. I remember screaming in joy when I first passed this level. It must have taken me over 3,000 attempts to beat it. The reason why I prefer this over Deadlocked is because it feels more fair and you don't have to guess where you tap. There were certainly difficult parts like going through the teeth, but it helps my precision, and yeah, this level is awesome. Number 5, Electrodynamics. Probably the hardest insane level RobTop made, and that is due to how fast paced this level is. This level wastes no time and makes you jump over an invisible spike, and you gotta pay attention which rings you tap or not. I like the first star coin where if you time it right, you can get the star coin naturally, which is very smart. The ship section where you go extra fast was so frustrating hard, but once I got through it, it was one of the most satisfying feelings ever. My only criticisms for this level is the level is too bright and the middle section slowed down a bit. Number 4, the newest level, Dash. It was so nice playing a new Geometry Dash level after almost 7 years later. Wow. And I think RobTop did a fantastic job making this level. It was worth a long wait with so many features, actually too many features for this. The zoom in and out, the cube going different directions, speed change, and of course the new swing power up, which is the hardest to use, but I think he used it well for the most part. This level is such a blast from beginning to end. I love that RobTop didn't overwhelm us using the new features he introduced, which was one of my worries before the update, and it was done right. There are some nitpicks. First off, the spider part that was going down on the wall felt weird the first couple of times playing, and the third coin being tapping multiple times was an odd choice. Outstanding level otherwise. Number 3, Fury of Everything 2. At first I didn't like this level due to how hard it is, like most noobs do, but the more I play it, I realize just how amazing the gameplay is, especially the UFO section in the first half, where you kinda have to count to be able to go through the zigzags. This level combines all the skills needed from past levels to complete properly, and it was handled almost perfect, except for that part where you double jump at the 50% ramp. I'm sorry, just because it times with the music doesn't mean I like it, though it deserves that third spot. Our runner-up, Hexagon Forces. I'm genuinely surprised by how well done this level is. Like the previous levels I've talked about, they're all very smooth and well paced, but in the case of this one, there is not a single dull part of the level, and my favorite has got to be the duel section, where you gotta multitask what's at top and bottom, and once again, it doesn't feel overwhelming, which is important when introducing a new mechanic. I especially love the end where it slows down, making you feel intense that you might mess it up. It's happened to me countless times, but I eventually did it. This level is a masterpiece, only beaten by one other, which is Clutterfunk. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone universally loves this level. I think what makes it the edge over Hexagon Forces is the music. Oh god, it's so good. Every beat is on point, and makes it look like this song was made for a Geometry Dash level. The beat drop is too good, like man, why didn't Cycles have that treatment? There's not a lot to say about this level. It's simple, the coin placements are great, the ending with the stairs is a cherry on top. This is my favorite RobTop level in the game. I hope someday he can top this level. Well, that's it guys. I'm sure you guys have way different rankings than mine. Keep in mind that this is just my list and I like to see yours as well. I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know if you want me to cover more Geometry Dash content. I hope you all have a nice day.